Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Bambi's Favorite Things. This morning we are making protein waffles. This is my homage to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. It's a restaurant in Los Angeles that literally serves fried chicken with a waffle. A friend of mine took me there in 2010. Nothing about that restaurant sounded good to me, but she promised me, because she knew I was a foodie, that I would love it. And I did. There's just something about that sweet and savory, the piece of chicken and the maple syrup, real maple syrup, that is just so yummy. So years ago, I came up with this recipe where you just take a little bit of chicken, and it could be a leftover piece of chicken from the night before. It could even be a marinated piece of chicken like barbecue or teriyaki, or just a plain piece of chicken. You cut it up really, really tiny. Like yesterday, I was making a chicken dish for a church barbecue tomorrow. And I just saved a little tiny bit because I'm just making enough for 2 waffles. Um, and it's marinated, and I'm going to put it in this recipe. The thing about this waffle recipe is the ingredients are very specific. I once tried to make this waffle recipe not that long ago for a childhood friend of mine, Cheryl, and I didn't realize I was out of the flavcity vanilla protein, and I didn't have the buttermilk, and so it did not come out the same. So if you want to make my waffle and have it taste how everybody loves it, and I mean really loves it. This is a famous waffle. I used to make it at work for my unit, and they used to call it Waffle Wednesdays. It's was a big deal. I've fine-tuned this, but it really is important that you use these exact ingredients. As a matter of fact, let me get the buttermilk. Gotta get the buttermilk. Okay, so now, normally when I cook, and if you've been watching my YouTube channel, you will know that I have never used exact ingredients. So I just kind of put things together. And so I know for this, it's going to need exact. So we're going to be learning that together, because I've never done that. So let's start. We're going to start with the flour. And I use Bob's Red Mill. I get this from Whole Foods, and it's gluten-free. I don't have celiacs, but I do have a sensitivity to gluten, so that's why I'm gluten-free. And it's changed my life. But we're going to start with a cup. And normally I don't measure, but that's what we're starting with. A cup of the flour. Let me move this to the side. Then 2 tablespoons or thereabouts of almond flour. And I get this one from Costco. This is flavcity protein. This is the only protein powder I use because it's so clean. It's the cleanest one on the market, hands down. And it's got some really yummy ingredients in here. It's got grass-fed whey protein, coconut milk powder, banana powder, vanilla powder, sea salt, stevia, monk fruit, cordyceps powder, reishi powder. It's an outstanding protein. And my waffles don't taste the same when I don't use this. So you want to taste this, and there's 25 grams of protein in this scoop. So that's 25 grams plus the chicken. I don't even know exactly how much protein is in here. Probably close to, with the egg and the chicken and probably close to 40 grams in a waffle. Okay. An egg. Teaspoon of sea salt. Now, this is a part that I've never measured before, is the buttermilk. So we're going to start out with half a cup of buttermilk. And I use organic buttermilk. I get that from Whole Foods too. We're going to see if that's enough. If it's not enough, I'll add some more. I'll be able to tell by the consistency, and I'll show you. Okay. Yep, it needs more. So I used a cup of the flour, and it's going to end up being a cup of the buttermilk. Let's see how that is. Okay, now vanilla. This is my vanilla. I make my own vanilla. And I'm just going to put a splash in here. That's probably a tablespoon. Woo, that's splashed out. Got to make sure you get all the lumps out. Nothing worse than a waffle with some lumps in it. Okay, now I add the chicken. And then I'm going to show you. See if I can get close to the camera so you can see all the little bits. And that's why it's really important when you make this that you chop up that chicken really finely so that every bite you get when you're eating that waffle is a little bit of the chicken, a little bit of the waffle, the grass-fed butter, and the 100% organic maple syrup. And I get mine from Costco. Yeah, you can see all the little bits in here, but I don't know if you're going to be able to see that on camera. Can you see it? All the little bits of the chicken. You know what? I want to loosen this up a little bit. I'm going to put a teeny little bit of water in here, just a little bit. It's probably a tablespoon. As with anything, that's the best way to loosen it up. Perfect. Okay, now I already have my my waffle iron heating up. And then I'm going to spray it with, I use olive oil because I don't want to use canola oil. And this is from Pam, but it's olive oil. Here we go. I figured people were going to be having family and friends over for the 4th of July, and they would have chicken left over, whether that be barbecue chicken or just grilled chicken, teriyaki chicken, it doesn't matter. Little piece left over from, somebody's plate, save it. Just save it. Put it in something, put it in the fridge. And you'll be amazed at how good it tastes. Actually, some of the best waffles I've ever made came from a marinated piece of chicken instead of a plain piece of chicken. Just gives it extra flavor. Tastes really yummy. Okay, I'm gonna write this down because I want to be able to show you exactly what it looks like. Let me get this closer. The butter, maple syrup, almost ready. You're going to love this. It's the savory sweet thing, and that's one of my favorite flavors. Maybe we should wait until... Okay, I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm about to take the waffle out. Woo! You can't even see the pieces of chicken in there. Your kids wouldn't even know. Because I cut it up so tiny. Grass-fed butter. I get my grass-fed butter from Costco. My mouth is actually watering. You see that? It's super yummy. I'm actually going to eat this for breakfast. It's so good. It's so good. You're going to love it. Bye for now. And remember, when you see a need, do the deed.